Everybody, I would like to share today my Tops knives in my collection. I brought them around from my knife room inside the house, put them in a bag, and carried them back here to my shop. And I'll tell you what, that bag was heavy. Anyway, I got everything just thrown across the table. I figured the best way to do it is kind of go through them and just drop them back in the bag. So I'm going to get the camera set up above and we'll go through them. I think I'll go through the two folders first. I got some specs on them. They're very interesting. And I'll do that. We'll get that out of the way and just kind of go through everything. Okay, let me get set up. What a mess of knives, huh? It's not a mess. It's a beautiful thing right here, guys. I love Tops. And before I even get started, I'm going to show you something. I said this before. This was the very first Tops I ever bought. The Tops Wolf Pup. So we'll take a look at that later. I bought this on Amazon a few years back, and I posted it on my Saw Grunt Facebook site, and then a couple of members had Tops. I think Isaac Knives of Knowledge, and there was one other person. He was from the SOG Army site. They posted their Operator 7 Blackout. That was it. I fell in love with it. And actually, I searched for that for 2 years and just got it last year. So let me, I got my notes on these. These are cool. I'm going to be showcasing this one. This is that Tops MSF 4.0. It's the mini Scandy folder. It has a tumbled bowler N690 CO Scandy blade. Isn't that beautiful? It is razor sharp, guys. My Carta scales. Now on the sites, they say Italy, what I think they did, they collaborated with a knife maker in Italy to have this done. But it does say, no, it doesn't right there. This is made in Italy. Yes, this I know. And that's the micarta, and just really smooth action. Now, I saw a video. There's a guy that went through the warehouse walking around with the top guys at Tops, and they were walking around checking all the Tops employees, their knives, what they were carrying in their pocket while they were working. Do you know that this was like the most popular? Isn't that something? And this is still available. It's still available. I know they did a kind of, not an upgrade, but went to G10 scales, kind of did a remodel on it. But this one's still available. So that's the name of that one right there. And I'm carrying that today. Isn't that beautiful? Razor sharp. I might do a little cutting test. This one I absolutely love. I carry this at work. This is the Tops knives. Mil-Spie 3.5. Okay, it has that traction coating. Check it out. Really sharp. Let's check that out. Okay, what's cool is this is a high-grade aluminum scales. And before I bought it online. I was thinking that might be too slippery for me, but they did the traction coating. I don't know if you can see it. There you are. They did the traction coating on the aluminum scales, and it just makes a great grip. There you are, made in USA. So this whole thing's traction coating, and if you look, there is no liners in there. There is the liner lock bar right there. Isn't that cool? It's a thumb stud opening, and actually, guys, I threw this a few times, but I have used this quite a bit. And I'll set that off to the side because no, I'm gonna put that in my thing. So we're done with that. Now I'm gonna show this later. Sorry. Now this one came in this bag, and this bag is so cool. It's like it's got the wool inside, really soft leather. And what I keep in here, and those of you that have received on my giveaways or when I trade stickers, I always give these out. These are the Tops whistles. They're beadless, they're quiet. They come with every knife. Okay, I given one to my my wife has one with her because they work, guys. It's like a serious This is no joke. This thing is loud. So when she goes walking the dog, I always told her to keep that with her. And now she keeps it with her at all times. That's great safety right there. Okay, it's driving me nuts. So I'll put that there. There's my little patch. That's my little mouse pad. That goes in my knife room. I just brought it out here for here. Okay, I'm just gonna go right through here. Look at that leather work. The woodcraft. I don't use this much. In fact, I haven't used it at all. Look at that, my card, of the way they did that. It's like a copper and black. And this was in collaborations with marbles. Kind of takes it off on the marbles woodcraft. And I believe Marbles contacted Tops and says, what can you do that would be something along with their thing there. I'm not making sense right there. Double lanyards. Anyway, yeah, they collaborated with Marbles and got this done. Absolutely beautiful. That's the woodcraft. Check out that leather. Very nice. Let's just go through the leather. Look at this one here. The Baja 4.5. Yep, I've thrown this. It's absolutely beautiful knife. This is the Reserve Edition. Check it out. These are all USA made, 1095 steel. Micarta. There's one or two that's not micarta. I think there's one that's not micarta. The rest of them are micarta. They all have that 1095. Most of them have a traction coating. Maybe not as aggressive. This is not as aggressive on this one. It's a beautiful thing. This leather sheath is what I customize. It comes in a Kydex. This is the one I go to probably the most. This is the Tops Impact multi-purpose hammerman tool, and I bought this the week they released it. It was on a Thursday, I think, and they had a little section there where you could check off. I checked it off. I wanted camo and I wanted the serrations done, and that's what I got. I think it was like $40 more, but it was worth it. Has that thin profile. This is a pilot's knife, multi-purpose hammerman tool. And what I did, it comes with metal clips with the Kydex to go against your vest. It's for a pilot or air crew. But for me, because I use this at work quite a bit, I just did my leather sandwich on it. Got a belt loop. I used the strap that came with it. It all works. Love it. That's one of my favorites. They're all great knives. Okay. This is the cut 4.0, 4.0. Has that karambit style. The guy that designed this was into karambit self-defense, and he was starting to get interested in outdoors and wanted something that could be a utility knife, kind of a self-defense knife. And I chose the camo on this. I think it's awesome. Micarta scales, karambit ring, razor sharp. And I throw this quite a bit, and I carry this. Scout carry. Y'all saw this a couple of weeks ago. I threw this thing. I still use it around here. You can see I need to oil this down. This is the smoke jumper. This is a beast. Check out that tip. This is for prying. This is like a firefighter's tool. This is and it's razor sharp. It is razor sharp. I've done some slicing videos. Throwing is incredible. It tears up my board, but it sticks. Yep, that's a smoke jumper. Okay, I added the dangler to this. It's just the ring I got on Amazon and the leather right here. Now that I'm into leather, I could do my own. But I hooked that on the belt because this is a beast. This is the Tops Blackout edition of the Operator 7. Check that baby out. Now, most of these I've thrown, so I'm not going to tell you I've thrown this, because you can see I've thrown it and I've also used it. Look how thick the stock is on this and the handle. Isn't that incredible? I would leave these out on the workbench like I've done my other knives, but these things are really big and they're really heavy and they're sharp. Here's one. This, I usually am not fond of nylon sheaths, but this has to have it. This is one of, I always say this is one of my favorites. They're all good. The ones I picked, I really just did some research and pulled the trigger. This is the Mission 21. I highly recommend this. Check that out. This is a beast. Absolute beast. And it needs this sheath. It's heavy, man. It is absolutely heavy. Silent Hero. I've had this a while. I've used it, carried it at work. I've thrown it. Fantastic knife. Now this is where the traction, if you notice, the traction is not so thick. It's like a black finish. That's the Silent Hero 4. Here's the Silent Hero. You see there, when I was talking about the finish, it's like a black finish instead of the traction. This is the Silent Hero. Isn't that cool? This is one I waited for, searched high and low, and finally came across it. It's a really nice sheath too. Tops does a fantastic job on the leather sheaths. They really do. Okay, that was the 4. I'm trying to get through all the big ones. This is one of the first large fixed blade knives I bought. I've used this quite a bit around the house, the yard. I didn't take it to work. I don't take anything to work this big, but I throw the heck out of this. And the story behind it, you got to read the story behind the Moccasin Ranger. It's dedicated to the Moccasin Rangers unit in the World War II. Because there's a story about the guy that threw the longest kill with a knife recorded in military action. Okay, this is not setting up for a contest. This was out in the dark, in the snow, the cold, and the guy got up to about 87 feet and heaved his, I guess back then it was a bayonet or something. So this was kind of dedicated to that unit. It's really a cool knife, the Moccasin Ranger. I think I'll set that right there. Y'all see me throw this. I throw this on a weekly basis. No doubt. The Zabo Express. This is the single edge. I chose that. I had an option. It's a fighting knife. That's what it was designed for. It also has they also have the double-sided edge. And I chose the single side for fighting. And this has the black finish. Okay. This is the one I'm going to be throwing today, hopefully, if I get a chance, and be showcasing. Another one of my favorites. This is the Mil-Spie 5. Has that dot dash micarta scales, traction coating, partial serrated. Love this thing. I throw this on a regular basis. Today's the day. And besides, I got this Mil-Spie 3.5. I love the Mil-Spie series. There's so many I want to get. They're on my wish list. And now that I've retired, I probably won't be getting them. You know, the paycheck's like not there anymore. You know, you're up on retirement, don't have that extra check. But every once in a while I might be able to save up my pennies, because I love the Mil-Spie series. They have all, like this is the 3.5, the folder. This is the 5. They have several. They have several folders, and I highly recommend that. I'm leaving that out. Okay, this is the Wolf Pup. I carry this all the time. I carry this one all the time. This is the Saw Special Assault Weapon. This is the one, this is G10 scales. Tonto blade. I've shown this on Tactical Thursday and Tonto Tuesday. Got a call, hung up. Okay, where we get there? Where was this? See, I almost missed it, the 3-pointer. I just got this not too long ago, and I haven't really used it that much. You can see what shape it's in, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love it. Put that off to the side. Y'all saw this the other day. I carried this at work a lot. I still carry it. The Baghdad box cutter. Look how thick and chunky that is. And yeah, it is a great self-defense knife too. I love this thing right here, just the shape of it. It's the Desert Sun, I mean. These are all USA made now. Okay, that's that. I think I got it covered. Sorry it went so long, but this is Tops knives in my collection. I hope you enjoyed it. Tops is USA made. And every one of these, you can see most of them, but maybe 3 or 4 I use, and they're also in my rotation. Y'all take care.